Hello, everybody. Welcome to Here's the Deal podcast with Brittney and Ryan in partnership with the Revenue Agency. You like that? You like that? I think that was pretty good.
That's nice.
That is nice. You know, I've been on a lot of podcasts lately and I listen to their intros that they do and they're so professional. And then I went on one the other day and the guy had listened to our podcast. He's like, wow, you guys, like, it's like really like raw and you just like talk. And I go, what the fuck else are we supposed to do?
What are we trying to do here?
Yeah, I'm like, what? So I got to have some, I mean, we have a little bit of intro. I guess you do play an intro that I have recorded. Ooh, I'll probably need to record that with the rebrand.
Well, I don't,
podcast.
On your coach's corner, you have a whole thing you say.
Oh, I don't do that for the regular one?
No, but on this, we just have music that I'm about sick of. I think I need some new music. I'm about sick of that.
Okay, yeah, let's get something funky. I was listening to Rage Against the Machine the other day by myself in the car. I was like, fuck you, I don't do what you tell me.
That's right. No, we don't.
That should be our
Can we please have that for our intro music?
I mean, if that, you know what, that should be the name of our podcast. Fuck you, I don't do what you tell me.
I might need to get the license to that. We might have to pay a couple bucks an episode or something. But I mean, if there was ever a thing that would be good for us, it's that song.
Well, what's so crazy is we just did a whole podcast because we're batching them. We're batching them up today we talked a lot about like faith and God and the Bible and all that. And you know what? That's part of who we are. But I also love the F you, I don't do what you tell me. And when I mean that, I mean society, I mean the government, I mean anybody who has an effing opinion about my life. I don't want to hear it. Like, fuck off. I didn't ask you. That's a good reel. I should do that. I need to be making notes. This is I'm like brainstorming like crazy. This is great. Yeah. So that's our hot take of the day right there. F you. I don't do what you tell me. You know what? Think about like, God, I just know so many people. This is so not in my nature to like want to do what anybody suggests. Like somebody tells me anything and I'm instantly like, did I fucking ask you? You know?
Or I'm like, oh, now I'm doing the opposite, even though I don't want to.
Yeah, I will never do that now that you've suggested it. But so many people live their life where they're just like, oh, well, so-and-so thinks I should do this. Well, so-and-so. It's like, well, what the fuck do you want to do? Like who are we living our life for here? It's crazy. What? Why doesn't somebody else know what I need to be doing? They don't. They don't live in this mind of mine.
I think people get really wrapped up on what other people think they should be doing.
It's crazy. Like, I mean, like there's some people's whose opinion I would consider, and I'm getting better about it. Maybe the older I get, like, oh, you know, people mean well, maybe consider it. I don't know everything, you know. But I know myself really well, and I know what I'm for, and I know what I'm not freaking for, you know? Not that everybody needs to know, but like internally, like I know. So like also here's just a PSA. Stop giving your fucking opinion to people who didn't ask for it. Like, why does everybody think that somebody wants to know what they think?
Here's an example.
I'd love to hear it.
Coffee in Hawaii at the hotel.
God, that mother.
See, I knew that would set her off.
My God, I'm like triggered. You guys, we're going to try to make this.
Make it the short version because this guy talked to me for 20 minutes.
Oh, me and Rory left.
Literally.
We were like, we're out in the middle of a sentence. So Ryan and I and Rory, Ava's still sleeping. We're in Hawaii. We're like, the time zone's fucked. We're like, it's 5 hours behind. So we're up early. We went to the gym. So we're like, let's go downstairs and get a coffee at the coffee shop. Really good coffee, by the way. And there's a guy sitting on a bench across from the door and it's all in the hotel, you know, and I go to pull on the door and it's locked. And then he's like, it's not open yet. It's like, it doesn't open for 10 minutes. I go, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, thanks. And he's like, well, you know what you could do? You know, they got a coffee maker in your room. And I was not open for a conversation. It was way too early. It was like before 6 a.m. For goodness sakes. I don't know this man. And nothing pisses me off more than some fucking guy telling me what I should be doing. And he doesn't even know my first name.
Especially if it's coffee.
Do you know how many people? Do you know? I mean, if I had a fucking dollar for every time somebody told me, well, why don't you just make it at home? Because I don't fucking want that coffee. First of all, I don't want it hot. I don't want it brewed. I want an iced drink from an effing coffee shop. I don't want to make it at home. Part of going and buying the coffee is part of the experience. Even if I don't like it, like I'm going to freaking drink it. Yeah, and this fucking guy, and he's like, hey, and then you go down to the shops at blah, 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 and you can go to Target and you can get yourself some creamer and blah, 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 blah. It's like, I don't even drink that. Like, fuck off.
So this is about so it's the three of us and it's dark. It's spring break, so it's dark. It's like 5:45, 5:50 in the morning in Hawaii in a hotel. Everybody's asleep. But us three, me, Brittney, Rory, and this old boy sitting on the chair, who we can add is waiting for the coffee shop to open so he can buy a coffee.
So Rory goes, hey, Ava needs us. And I go, okay. I go, Ryan, I got to go. Rory and I leave. We're just like, we can't take it anymore.
This is probably 30 seconds into the conversation. They're like,
well,
even Rory's
knew,
like, I gotta go.
Once this man started up, I was like, I know where this is going. I was like, I don't want to be rude to this man because still I'm like, you're polite to older people. You're polite. Like I'm so much younger. I feel like I'm still a kid and he's like an adult that I need to respect. But in the meantime, we're both adults and he's having no respect for me or what I want.
Or your coffee.
He thinks he should just tell me what I need to do. Like, and I should just listen. And, yeah. And this is the best part. We leave. Ryan finally, we are calling Ryan to try to help him get out of the situation. Ryan finally walks around where we're in the lobby. And then later, the coffee shop opens. Ryan goes down there. That guy is in there getting a fucking coffee, talking to somebody else. I was like, I wonder who else's day he's ruining. This is maybe what we were talking about the other day. We're like, this would be a funny podcast. What is it about men? And this is not all men who just want to fucking tell you what they know. They just want to tell you how they know something. And I think they especially do it to women.
That's what I was going to ask.
Especially because I have had guys, I remember one time a guy where we used to live. I think I was working at the coffee shop and he's like, hey, gosh, your tires are bald. You need to get your tires rotated. You need new tires. Ugh. And he knows me and he knows my family. And I thought, my dad, who owns like a ton of trucks, a ton of equipment, like I don't even know how many tires my dad is responsible for. And I thought, my dad has bought more fucking tires than you've ever, he has where the tire shop goes down to his business every weekend to check all the tires. He doesn't even have to take shit into the shop. So it's like, what the fuck are you going to tell me about my tires that my dad or my husband, who also owns trucks, owns vehicles, is like the guy. You think you're going to know something more than them about my fucking tires? Obviously I still have energy here, but it's like, why do they feel the need to tell somebody something? Because it's like this, oh, look how much I know. Look how smart I am. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Well, here's also what I think is funny. I actually know things from what some people would call a man's perspective. Like I can build things, I can work on engines, I can
fix lots of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Do quote unquote man things like rifles, whatever. Right.
Yeah.
What's funny is they try to tell me things and I'm like, you're not even telling me the right things.
No, it's you're dumb.
Wrong. You don't, you're telling me something that I know that you don't, but you're still telling me.
Yeah, for a funny example, a baseball coach of Rory's was saying something that. He's a perfect example, and he's a younger man, not young, but younger than 30,
mid-20s.
Yeah, but it's
20s.
It's that male ego of wanting, and it's wanting to tell somebody how much they know. It's you don't. And he was saying it's funny. They practiced next to where they park the buses for one of the school districts, and there was this sound, and he was like, "Oh, that's running wrong." And I thought, wrong fucking person to say that to. Because Ryan's like, they're just bleeding off the air on the buses.
I didn't say anything.
Their brakes or something. No, but you told, you were telling somebody else.
I just let him talk because I think it's funny. I don't care. I don't get wound up, but I'm like, this is funny. He's just talking about how he knows what's going on with the school bus. And I don't know school buses, but I know diesel engines, air systems, air brakes. I know all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he's telling the these dads of their boys that are out playing baseball, oh yeah, they're not gonna. It's like, you don't even know what the F you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, and you're fucking wrong.
Like,
So,
you don't
like, you're
even know. You're
so
talking about the
certain.
engine. It's not even running. Like, you
Well,
don't even, bro, you don't even know.
was it an Einstein quote that said better to let somebody think you're an idiot than open your mouth and remove all doubt?
It could have been Einstein. I've heard that quote. I don't,
My grandma Jeanette used to say that though. It's like, better, yeah,
it's a
better
good
to
quote.
just, it
It's for
is.
sure.
It is. And
So
I love
here
the
I
one that
am.
yeah,
I
okay,
actually
sorry.
know what it was doing. And I'm like, because what am I trying to
Well, why do
prove?
we all have
It's like
something
all
to
these
prove?
guys have so much to prove. And maybe I have something to prove in dancing or some shit I don't know. I
You
don't know.
don't, trust me. You're not trying.
But you know what I mean? Like, I don't get this for these men. Like, why is it that men think they need to tell people things?
Like
And I
what they
probably do
know
it.
or correct them. It's like, what? And I
I'm
don't know. I'm like, do I come off as someone who wants to be told things? Because I don't. I don't think I appear that way. Like, there's nothing about my energy that's like, please give me advice.
like, oh, can you help me? Please tell me something.
I saw this thing the other day that was like, oh, I'm sorry. When I said I'm open to feedback, I meant that you could compliment me. It's like, that's about as much as I'm open to.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, that's kind of a joke. Like, I'm always open to somebody. But for me personally, I have to know and respect the person before I'm going to take them seriously with like their feedback or their opinion because I have to like weigh it out. Like I'm pretty skeptical. I think I'm like, why would I trust you? Because also I've worked in fields where I'm like, people are fucking liars and they're full of shit.
Yeah,
Like
they
people
really
are
are liars.
such fucking liars.
Yeah, they really
It's
are.
insanity. I
Hmm.
was I mean this is super crude, but whatever. I'll say it. Here's the deal.
Ugh.
But people want to talk a big game and they want to, act like, oh, they're doing this or doing that, like all this ego, and whatever. But then it's like what I tell Ryan, this is the vulgar part. I'm like, all these guys want to act like they've got a big dick until it's time to take it out and show somebody. It's like, oh, is it? Let me see. Oh, let me see how big it is. And then it's like, oh, well, no, I don't want to actually, I mean, not that like that's truly the situation, but that's the
It's not
that's
a,
the metaphor I would
yeah,
use.
it's a great
It's just a
metaphor.
metaphor, everybody. It's just a
Calm
metaphor.
down. We're not getting sexually harassed here
I
at the
don't want to
revenue
see your
agency.
wiener.
Nobody else does either.
No, nobody
Um,
wants to see that. But like Ryan always says, everybody's rich until the rent's due. It's the same thing. These are all just metaphors for the same thing. But it's like, when you like have known people who are actually like extremely wealthy, like wealthy. I'm not just talking about they make good money, like they are wealthy.
Not like,
And
oh, they're making 30 grand a month, but they're not. It's still 35 grand a month. Like,
yeah, yeah,
like
like
they
no,
have
yeah,
money.
they have wealth. And it's so funny because you'll see them like dressed like very unassuming. They never talk about how much money they make. They don't talk about how much money they spend. Like, it's just a very different type of like confidence of not having anything to prove. And it might be the age that we're in. I think age a lot of times, but you've known like older guys, right? That it's like they never freaking grow out of it. They're always like, oh, rah, 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 rah. It's like, shut the fuck up. I'm about 2 years away from telling people to just go fuck themselves. Like
It's
I've
coming.
gotten better with like when people are like trying to like sell you something or like they're knocking doors. I'm never rude because I that's a hustle and like I appreciate the
Yeah, they're
work
just
ethic
working.
and that they're trying. Yeah. So I'm never rude to those people. But I'm not gonna be talked into something that I don't want to do. And so instead of trying to nicely be like, oh no, or make up some excuse that maybe isn't totally true, I just go, I don't want to do that. And that's it. Like there shouldn't, I don't, that's the other thing I've really worked on, I think as a woman is like, I don't need to explain myself. Cause I think that a lot of women, we feel like, cause, they say when a man says no, that's a decision. And when a woman says no, that's the start of a
Conversation.
negotiation.
Oh,
And it's like, I'm not negotiating. Like, I'm like, that's what I've really been trying to work on. Like, I'm not doing that. And in business, that might look like holding your value. Like, you tell somebody what the price is, and that's the price. That's what it is. Like, that's it. Tough, you know? Or if somebody's trying to sell you something, like, I don't want to do it. Like, it's okay to just be like honest about how you feel about something. It's not right or wrong. Like, they might not like that you said that, but that's okay. That's their problem. I think with men in these bullshit situations that come up, I'm going to start going, I don't, I don't want to know. I didn't ask for your advice. Please leave me alone. Could you imagine? Please stop talking to me.
My sister would do that.
Oh, your sister told somebody that was bugging her, go away. Your sister's savage on a whole nother level.
Oh yeah.
Total
That's,
savage.
yeah.
But
Go
yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
mean, you cannot get more clear than that.
No.
No. I think it was a homeless person actually that was bothering her. And she was just like, go away. And that was it.
I think they did.
They did. I wouldn't mess with her. Be like, shit. Um, yeah. Very interesting. But yeah, I don't know why people, it's like, I'm like, oh, this is where like mansplaining. I didn't know what that even meant. And I'm like, oh, this is what it means when men have to constantly like explain. Because here's the thing is you come off very insecure when you have to constantly like be proving how much you know and this and that and whatever. Like some people might like that and be impressed by it. I'm not.
Who?
I don't know.
People that know less than
Annoying
the
women. Annoying women.
yeah.
And then some bitch with brown hair is going to be like, actually, that's wrong. I'm going to tell you what's actually how it works. And then they're going to be in a pissing match with some guy.
Actually, I'm leaving.
Yeah. And then, yeah,
Just like your first husband.
we don't tell people about that.
Not your
Hey,
first
let's start
husband,
a
the
rumor.
annoying brunette.
Oh, yeah. Do we know who this annoying brunette is? Or is this a fake person?
No, this is a fake person, but I just assume that she's been at least divorced once because her husband left her because she's so annoying.
Oh my God. I thought you were saying my first husband. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, ooh, let's start. Do you know how funny it would be? I think sometimes to like start a rumor, just like post false shit on the internet. Like imagine if we posted like that we're getting divorced. People would be like, well, she didn't give him a Facebook shout out for his birthday. I thought something was up. I knew
I
there was
knew it.
trouble in paradise. They couldn't be that happy.
What is that about people also that are like, I knew it. I knew they were doing that. They just have to be like, I knew I was right.
It's the ego. I knew it. I knew that before them. It's like, okay. Like, do you get a fucking prize? Who cares? Shut up.
Yeah, live your life. What did your grandma Jeanette used to say? You know, they'd be doing something if they cleaned their house.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. Because like women who are just running around all the time or doing this or doing that, he's like, she goes, they'd really be doing something if they just stayed home and cleaned their house. My grandma's house was immaculate.
Yeah.
Like incredible. Yeah, you could eat off her floors. And she was always baking and cooking. And she had a beautiful garden. She had a full garden, like a whole blueberry patch, fruit trees, all the vegetables, beautiful flowers. I mean, people worked so hard back then. Like
Our
they
grandmas
worked.
really worked way.
They worked around the house. And it's funny. I see all these reels now that were like, maybe our grandmas had it figured out. Like that the men worked and then they just but like their responsibility was the home, Because I think all these women now are just like working like dogs and their husbands are working and everybody's just hustling so hard to, make money and live a lifestyle. And it's like, maybe we got it wrong, Like, man, my grandma was onto something. If only. That women were probably a lot less fucking opinionated back then too.
I'm sure there were some negatives that went along with it.
My grandma was she was pretty opinionated. I think she was running the show. But like she was serious.
Well, we can blame the government for that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like every other problem we have. Not that I'm going to get political.
No, you wouldn't do that. But
I
yeah,
wouldn't-
so,
would never.
okay, so what are the takeaways? Ryan, what are the takeaways for the men in this conversation?
The takeaway from the men in this conversation are just shut up.
Yeah,
like
shut
nobody
up.
cares. Just shut up.
God.
Like seriously.
There's so
Like,
many annoying men. I mean, and I'm not saying women are wonderful. There's plenty of those that are like irritating, but it's like men with the egos. And I think because I like with work, not our clients who are men, I love them. They are incredible. They're so respectful to me, like so collaborative. But here's the other thing, they're successful. And like they're like, I love a woman who's smart and gets shit done and like partnering with women. And it's like I think a male-female partnership is extremely productive. Like if you're staying in your gifts and have respectful communication and everything. But man, some guys that I've worked with that have maybe come in like secondary positions in deals and things, or have worked in a company or whatever, it's like the fuck are you doing? I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm like more irritated or sensitive or triggered by it or whatnot. But I think too, it was just like the older you get, the more sick of the bullshit. Like you're just sick of the shit. It's like, that's a lie. Shut the fuck up. Like that's wrong. Stop acting like you're doing something you're not, especially in the industry that we're in, is
Oh,
everybody's inflating numbers. Everybody's acting like they're doing shit they're not. It's like, come on. Like,
yeah.
come on. We could actually help each other if everybody's freaking honest about where they were at in their business or what they were struggling with or whatnot. But nobody wants to act like they're having a hard time with anything. It's like shit's hard. Like it's okay. Everybody has a challenging time with things. But, once again,
So those are my takes from
just shut the fuck up.
yeah.
You guys know that Ryan doesn't say the F word. Isn't that interesting? I feel like
That's
that's
a
an interesting life choice, especially being married to me. It would probably be too much if you did say it because of how I speak.
it's a weird thing.
Is it weird, do you think? It's just a personal decision of yours, right? You say other cuss words, but you will not say fuck.
How weird is that? I think I might need a counseling. That's like
You do. There's probably something deep there. I think you said that you said it when you were a kid, like a teenager, maybe, and then one day you just decided that you weren't going to talk like that anymore. Did something happen to trigger that?
yes, I don't want to talk about it.
What did you say? Fuck in front of your grandma?
No, no.
Oh my god, could you imagine? Oh my
Poor Graham.
god. Oh my god.
No, I
Um,
definitely didn't do that.
crazy. Crazy, crazy. I was talking to my mom today, Ryan, and I told her about how your granny, we think passed away, but like nobody told you.
How crazy is that?
It's so crazy.
We could have
Ryan's
like
like,
a
okay, you guys, so quick, funny story before we wrap this up. Ryan's like looking at Facebook the other day and he's like, I think my grandma died. And like she was in her like late 90s, and Ryan's dad passed away 10 years ago.
yeah, 10
Wow.
years
It
ago.
was 10 years ago in May. And so that kind of maybe that bridge, between that side of your family was now, gone. And, neither side, like you don't reach out, they don't reach out. So nobody's mad. It's just, that's just the way it is. But, yeah, Ryan was like, is it like, is that weird? I was like, well, maybe see if you can find out. Like, I don't know. Like, text your friend that's close to that side of your family. Like, did my grandma die? Like, nobody told me. So, families are so weird, aren't they? Families are weird.
Families are weird.
Yeah, they sure are. Let's try not to fuck our kids up too much.
Too late.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's just funny. Life is funny. I think we have to laugh. Like we have to laugh at all the things. And I know that I act like I'm pissed off about stuff. I kind of joke. I have a lot of energy around things and I do have very strong opinions, but it's not like I'm going around being like mad about people or whatever. But I just notice human patterns. And so like this stuff with how I'm talking about men is I'm like, it's not because there's just one man that did something, but it's something that I keep having repeat in my life. Maybe it's something I need to change, but it's like, what is up with this? It's like a common thing. It's just crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah. But,
Crazy.
do women do anything, Ryan, that you would say, like how I notice this stuff with men? Is there any patterns you notice with women?
Um, if I had some time to think about it, I'm sure I could figure something
Yeah,
out.
you're not a quick.
But my thing is the problem with the world is weak men.
Oh yeah,
And so
absolutely.
I think women are more, I mean, we've had this discussion before, probably on a podcast at some point, but I think women are more, what's the word I use?
Adaptable is, yeah.
Adaptable,
Yeah.
right? So if the power level needs to be a 10 and the man should be an 8 and a 2, or I mean, this isn't any disrespect to women. It's just like there's like
Okay,
men.
so in my conversation today with Nicole, I talked about this on our last podcast. She is saying the role of the masculine energy is for to secure and protect.
Well, that makes
But
sense.
yes, that makes sense. And I'm like, yes, because men are so much more physically strong. But women, the feminine energy is to create because we literally we create and sustain life like from our body. Like we are made to create and sustain, and men are meant to protect, not control.
No.
Not to, and that's the thing is like when men have to like be like when a man is unhealthy, like ego wise, they will show up demanding, condescending, controlling, overbearing, because men are so much more physically powerful than women that if they wanted, they could just force that on women. And if you look at the different, just through history and different religions and things, men have really controlled and tried to control women. Um, I think because we're so powerful.
I think
A whole
so.
nother story.
I think men are afraid of women. But so just like what you were saying
I
there,
know a lot that are afraid of me. Okay,
so
keep
when
going.
so when I say a strong man, I don't mean like a good example of the wrong kind of man, which I think is a weak man. But a good example would be leaders in a lot of religions have been men for hundreds and hundreds or maybe even 1,000 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they come up with these crazy ideas to where men have more opportunities or more things they can do than women, and women just
Mm-hmm.
have to be, like whether they have to dress a certain way or they have to
Yeah,
walk
like
a
what's with
certain
not wearing
way.
pants? Like what the fuck is that?
So, but what I'm saying is, so when I say strong men, I don't mean that. I think that's horrible. And I don't think those are actually strong men. I think those are weak men because they're trying to control women. So I
Yeah.
think they're weak. I think a strong man, right, holds a woman in like high regard, like high esteem, right, and supports her. Like
Hmm.
that's a strong man.
Yeah, like
Um,
cherishing a
yeah,
woman and
yeah.
protecting her.
So I think that's what's missing in society is strong men, and
Yeah.
also a strong man in society that we don't really see anymore that much. But maybe they're going to come back by the time our kids are
Hmm.
older.
Yeah.
Is someone who's a man who sees bullshit and calls out, "That's bullshit. We're not
Like
doing that."
weakness, calls out weakness in men,
Calls it
right?
out and say,
Yeah,
"Absolutely not. We're not doing that." Like
absolutely.
whether it's somebody being mean to kids or mean to a dog or like treating his wife bad or something like that. It takes strong men to
Hmm.
stop that bullshit.
Yeah.
But I think those are farther and fewer between
Well,
these
because
days.
people are so, well, also, what's kind of crazy is the world we live in now, there's cameras everywhere. People are afraid of getting in trouble, lawsuits, going to jail, people pressing charges because like we also live in a society and in a country where people can say, "Oh, they did this to me," and file a lawsuit and then you lose everything, because it gets blown up, it's on social media. Like somebody's entire life can be ruined, for just sticking up for something. But, I guess whatever with the consequences, but I believe that we should always be sticking up for what's right and having a voice, and especially men and our young men. I think this next generation of young men is going to be really powerful. I really do. I think that they're, especially what I see where we live, the young men, just the traditional roots, spiritual grounding, just like the way that they're being brought up and like where we live. It's like I really like what I see in these younger generations. Yeah, they're little shits. Yeah, they can be a little entitled or whatnot, but I think they have the foundation to grow into really good men. And I know that's what we're focused on with our son and with our daughter. We're like, you're not gonna, you don't ever let somebody control you. You don't let somebody dim your light or like silence your voice. So hopefully she'll make good decisions with the partner that she chooses. But I think at least they have a great example with you, Ryan, because it's a really something that people that don't. Ryan's very quiet a lot of times in social situations. I even think our good friends, people that we spend time with, don't really know you like how obviously I know you. I think you're kind of a slow burn that way. And I think you kind of like that mystery where people don't actually know you, where I really want people to know me and understand me. That's really important to me, because I want to be like treated a certain way and valued and stuff. But people think because I talk more and I do have strong opinions that I will voice, that somehow I'm like the leader of the pack here. But it's interesting because Ryan lets me be myself. He holds space for it. I shouldn't say he lets me. He holds space for it and he's very comfortable with that. But Ryan is a very strong man and definitely the leader of our family. It's like if Ryan says no, it's no. Like, and I mean, not that it's like yes or no and Ryan has to decide, but I think that's also like allowing men to kind of have their place as the man and the leader of the family. But Also, if something's really important to me, we figure it out. You know, it's not like one of us controls the other. I think it's very complementary, but I think that that would be a common misconception people have about our relationship.
Well, I think I'm really big on this strong male figure in the home or out in society or in anywhere. But I
Yeah.
think that's easily misconstrued with, I mean, I'll call them feminists for lack of a better term, but
Third
when they're
wave
like,
feminist is
I'm,
what my historical friend
what's she call 'em?
calls it.
Oh,
Third
third.
wave, the third wave of feminism. She's like, this
Yeah.
isn't even fucking feminism. She's like, this is like the third wave of it. She's like, get over yourself.
Yeah. But I think it's easily misconstrued when I say strong man. It would be easily for someone to say, oh, well, then what about equal rights in the workplace or men get more jobs? Or, it's not that. Like, it's just being like strong and supportive. And there is a time when a man says, no, we're not doing that.
Well, yeah, and women
That's
get
it.
fucking wacky too. I mean, I don't know how many, just okay, think of this for example. And I'm all for women like creating side hustles and all this shit. But how many women do we know that it's like they're up to some bullshit? It's costing money and time on the for the family. They're not making shit for money. It's like they're literally making hats for their friends and family and
So
losing
they're
money every
losing
month.
money. I mean,
So
it's a
they're losing
hobby.
money and losing time. They are. And if you can afford it, whatever. But women, don't kid yourself that you're like making money for the family. Like you're not. You don't even know your numbers, right? But it's like, at what point is it time for the man? Because, men get frustrated with this shit. Like, or women constantly hop in MLMs, and they're like, oh, I got to invest $1,000, but I'm going to make it. This is going to be the good one. The compensation plan is amazing. And I was in a freaking network marketing company. And when I would, recruit women to be on my team or men, sometimes the partner was like, we're not doing another one of these things, and I always thought, who the fuck would let their husband tell them what to do? But now that I'm away from things a little bit and there's some distance there, I'm like, yeah, sometimes when this is a pattern for this woman, they do need their partner to step in and say, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah,
Like, it's
we've tried
enough.
this. We've
It's
tried this.
enough.
This is another version of the exact same thing.
Yeah, Ryan has had to even step in with me because I was like, no, I want to invest in this. I want to do this. I want to do that. Ugh. And he's even said, we're not doing that anymore. And it's like, oh, okay. But I have enough respect for him and we have really a lot of trust in our relationship where I'm not mad about it. I'm like, okay, if he's saying like, no, this is not a good idea, I probably should listen because he doesn't say no to much, you know? So, so women, sometimes you need to maybe chill it out a little
Yeah,
bit.
maybe just chill out. Maybe go make me a sandwich.
Yeah, go make dinner. Fuck. Go put out.
Yes.
God, maybe he'll say yes.
Oh man.
Oh, that stuff makes you so uncomfortable, doesn't it?
It does.
I know. It's
It
so funny.
sure
I was going
does.
off about something the other day. We were at a friend's house. You like my microphone situation right now?
Yeah, uh
I'm
you're
like
like
MCing this.
uh Mick Jagger,
I know.
your microphone.
But anyways, we were at a friend's house and I love to make jokes about stuff and I find sexual stuff sometimes like really funny. Like not crude, but like I love to like say like if I've got an opportunity to say something fucking funny, like I'm going to say it and like catch people off guard a little bit. And my friend Mel was like, or no, I don't think Ryan was there. I was saying something. I was going off about something. It was so fucking funny. Like everybody was dying laughing. And Mel goes, the thing about Brittany is she would say this same shit if Ryan was standing right here. And I was like, oh, for sure. She's like, and he would be so uncomfortable. And I was like, yeah, he would. He totally would. And it's funny because usually men are the ones who are, saying all the like the sexual stuff or whatever. And I don't get crude. But like, I mean, like I said, if something's funny, I'm gonna say it. And it's hilarious. And I think too, maybe we don't need to take ourselves so seriously. Ryan is a much more serious person than I am.
I'm not that serious.
You're about certain things,
Well,
you
some
do
things
not
are
lift the
serious.
veil on much.
The what?
You don't like lift the curtain or like pull back the curtain on much, like about you. Like you're like, good. People don't need to know that about me. And I'm like, fuck, it's funny. Like, this is just funny shit.
I think there's like I'm either very serious or like too jokey.
Yeah, well, and then people just think you're super serious. So then when you say something joking, like they don't know if it's a joke or not. They're just like really uncomfortable. Like,
But
we
see,
were talking to
I
we were
think
talking to
that's
an old
funny.
coworker of ours last night, for a little bit, kind of catching up with him. And he was like, God, for like the first 2 months, I was just like observing Ryan, like, fuck, I don't know if this guy likes me or not. And I was like, yeah, he likes that. Like you like that. You're like, good. I go, he
Yeah,
would say, like, good. You don't need to
good.
know.
Yeah.
You don't need to know. Like shit, when Ryan and I were dating, I was like, fuck, I don't even know if this guy likes me. And I remember one time I was like, do you want to like marry me? He's like, you don't need to know. I was like, what? Do you remember saying that? I was like, do you want to get married? Like, do you want to
No, I don't
what's our
remember that,
timeline
but
on
that sounds
that?
like something I would have said.
Yeah, like what's our timeline? Like this is Ryan at 28 years old. He is now 46 years old. Yeah, 28 years old. It's like, geez, like I was battle tested to the max. And
That was
yeah,
on
he was,
purpose.
oh my God. I mean, shit. It's amazing I stuck it out. But yeah, Ryan, I remember asking him, like, do you want to get married? Like, do we have like a timeline that we're thinking? Because we were like totally into each other. And he was like, you don't need to know. It was like, I don't need to know that if you want to like marry me or not. Or, like, you have a timeline here. He's like, you don't need to know. You'll know. You'll know when you know. What the hell is that? That's wild.
Who knows?
You've gotten better 3 years. You're a better communicator, but you also have this knack of like once like a situation's over, then you're like, oh yeah, that really bothered me, blah blah blah. And I'm like, what? Like in when it was happening, you were like quiet. Like I had no idea. Like I remember we had a property in Florida and it was kind of weighing on us and it was just like pulling too many resources. It wasn't working out the way we wanted it to. And uh Ryan's like, yeah, he's like, I just and like this had been going on for a while and I had been talking about it. Like, what are we doing? What are we gonna do? And then he's like we decided to sell it. And then once it was sold, Ryan was like, God, it was just weighing on me all the time. And I'm like, why didn't you share that with me when it was going on? See, nothing to say.
I got nothing.
Nothing. How'd we get on that?
Who
Well,
knows?
you know what's the best thing about this podcast? This is when you say no, what?
No, what?
That you just never know what is going to be
Oh
talked about.
man. It could be marriage. It
Like,
could
I'm
be
like, shit, I got to write a description for this episode, and I don't even know what the fuck we talked about.
nobody does.
This is wild.
Nobody does.
Wild.
Here's the deal. Is the name of our podcast. Thank you for listening.
Yes. Oh, I thought you were going to tell me, here's the deal.
No, I'm
Ryan,
closing it
as
out.
we're wrapping up, as we
Closing it
are
out.
wrapping up, tell me what? What'd you just say?
No, I was laughing.
Okay, tell me. I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
Ooh, I like questions.
What is something that you're personally working on right now on yourself?
Right
What's one
now,
goal you have? Yeah. God, don't take this is rapid fire. First thing that comes to your mind. What is it? What are you working on?
oh, well, I'm in a pretty good space in pretty good routine in the gym right now.
Okay,
So
what's your goal?
lowering my body fat percentage.
Nice. Okay, if you could wake up
I'll
at
make
one
this more
time,
rapid.
if you could wake up at one time every day, and that would be your perfect wake up time, what would it be?
5:45.
Ooh, why not
Next.
5:30?
Next.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
Truck
When you grew
driver
up?
or a shoe salesman at Nordstrom.
That's interesting. What's your
And
favorite color?
then there was a stint where I wanted to be a helicopter pilot in the Vietnam War.
The Vietnam War, even though that was in
Well,
the past?
I do know that was in the past, but like I wanted to fly Hueys. I want to fly helicopters in the military. But then it was like, oh, you have to be an officer to do that. I have to go to more school. I'm out.
Done.
Sorry.
What is a color that you would say represents your personality?
Blue, green,
One answer only.
blue.
What's your favorite thing about me?
Your brain.
Very interesting. What's your second favorite thing about me?
Your body.
That's funny. What's your favorite part of being a dad?
Well, recently, I mean, it's always changing, because like when they're little, and then, but recently, just kind of like understanding. Well, our son turns out to be a lot like me, which is good and bad. But like we have this like we're just always joking and like telling each other funny stuff and like this guy's hilarious and seeing like Ava's work ethic and just like watching them get big and they kind of are coming into their own personalities and kind of how they are. We can kind of see more and more um, like how they're going to be as adults.
That's good. If you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Uh,
Without gaining weight, with no like calorie issues. I'll put that in there.
Probably steak.
Wow, that's very
Well,
interesting.
if the Ruiz family is listening to this, I'll say fish tacos.
Oh, fish
I
tacos.
love a fish taco.
Do you think anybody listens to this podcast that we know?
Yes, I do.
Interesting.
We have lots of
Um,
downloads every single episode, and it's like
that's
somebody's
so
listening.
crazy. That's so
I think they're
crazy.
secretive.
I know, I think
I
so
think we have
too.
some haters listening to it, but they would never admit to it.
Hey,
Like
Brandon.
like what are they doing?
I'm just kidding. That's with love. I just make jokes. See, I that's part of the problem is that I say shit that I think is so funny and I think certain people find it very offensive. But
Certain people might be offended.
that's true, but that's okay. I don't mean it.
That's
I
fine.
don't mean anything mean by it. Let's see. One more rapid fire question. What is your favorite song right now?
Um I don't know. Probably I don't know the title of it, but it's probably something by the Red Clay Strays.
Ooh, yeah. Shout out to the Red Clay Strays. Ryan
Yeah.
has been listening to them. They're really good. Go check them out. It's like a
Yeah.
throwback, man. They're from
They're really good.
Alabama.
Oh, another playlist that y'all should listen to is Texas Country Hits. Not Texas Country Now. That's some new bullshit. You want Texas Country Hits
Texas Country Hits.
on
Download on
Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah, check that out. It's got a bunch of good stuff.
Okay, I have one more really random question for you.
Yeah.
If you could do one career, one job for a day, like no things of like if you'd be good at it or not, but like try doing one thing for a day, like you got the opportunity to do it, what would it be? Like dream, fun, like pop up day in the life of.
Famous author.
Ooh, okay. I think I'd be on the news. I'd be on a talk show. Wouldn't that be fun? I think I'd be great at that.
Probably.
Don't you think?
I think so.
The Brittany Hall show. It'd probably just be like Brittany. I'd be like Oprah, but it would just be called Brittany. I'm watching Brittany. What do you think about that? It could
I
be
think
fun.
I think it'd be all
It could
right.
be fun. Okay. Well, I think that's all I got for you. You got anything for me? It's okay. Rapid fire can only go one way. It's fine. Nobody's disappointed more than me. All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in to Here's the Deal with Brittany and Ryan in partnership with the Revenue Agency. I don't know why when I'm gonna like say things like that, my voice gets really weird, but I don't know. It's just how my brain
Say it
works.
like that announcer at the Rough Riders, that girl that's always on the field.
And now, thank you for joining us on Here's the Deal podcast with Brittany and Ryan from the Revenue Agency. Hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Your radio
Yeah.
announcer voice.
It's very annoying. Very annoying. All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us, guys. We will see you next time.